Welcome to the Instant Trivia Podcast, episode 1382, where we ask the best trivia on the internet. Let's get started. Who did Leonid Brezhnev replace as the Soviet premier? Nikita Khrushchev. From which language did the English word vampire originate? German. What islands make up the U.S. Virgin Islands? Answer. The U.S. Virgin Islands consist of St. Croix, St. Thomas, St. John, and Water Island, alongside 50 other tiny islets. What major god shares the same name in both Greek and Roman mythology? Apollo. What bird has the largest beak relative to its body size? The toucan. What spin-off from the TV show All in the Family starred Sally Struthers? Gloria, whose 2005 funeral did 5 kings, 4 queens, plus 70 presidents and prime ministers attend? Pope John Paul II's. Washington, D.C. is located in which state? None. It is not part of any U.S. state. What is the full name of M. Cypress, Dana's sister and reviver in the comic book series Revival? Martha Ann Cypress. What does the orbital cavity contain? Your eyes. What was Jane Fonda's first movie? Tall Story. What year was the wreck of the Titanic discovered? 1985. Which Jamaican runner is an 11-time world champion and holds the record in the 100 and 200-meter race? Usain Bolt. What is the capital of India? New Delhi. Further Adventures of Batman, featuring the Penguin, was published in what year? 1989. Which one of the Salinger brothers developed an alcohol problem on Party of Five? Bailey? What is the shape of a traditional loaf of sourdough bread called? Bowl. What is the most populated UK city after London? Answer. Birmingham. Located in England's West Midlands, it has 2.93 million inhabitants as of 2019. London's population is 9 million. Which is longer, a python or a boa constrictor? A python. In Disney's Pinocchio, what animal does Pinocchio get trapped inside? A whale. Who did Harry Truman dismiss as commander of the UN forces in Korea in 1951? Answer. General Douglas MacArthur. What is the fear of horses called? Equinophobia or hippophobia. Who dodged the Trojan War by dressing as a woman in the court of King Lycomedes? Achilles. Diamondback and timber are types of what animal? Rattlesnakes. Which popular artist was born as Robin Fenty in 1988 in Barbados? Rihanna. How did Thursday get its name? Answer. Thursday is named for Thor, the hammer-wielding Norse god. The Wichita Mountains can be found in which U.S. state? Oklahoma. According to J.K. Rowling, in what year was Albus Dumbledore born? 1881. What condition is syngultus better known as? Hiccups. What movie had the highest rating on IMDb in 2019? Answer. The Shawshank Redemption. Which popular Greek philosopher is said to have tutored Alexander the Great? Aristotle. An agelast is someone who never does what? Laughs. Which Arab country houses the Rub al Khali, or Empty Quarter, the largest continuous sand desert in the world? Saudi Arabia. What well-known Russian author was also a doctor? Anton Chekhov. A fathom is how many feet? 6. What actor was born with the name Tadeusz Konopka? Ted Knight. During World War I and World War II, German submarines were called U-boats. What does U stand for? Unterseeboot. It is German for undersea boat. What animal shape are the chocolate pieces in Ben & Jerry's flavor for Monty Python? Cows. A person from North Carolina is properly known as a what? North Carolinian. The marble slab that eventually became Michelangelo's David was originally intended as a statue of what famous character? Answer. The marble slab originally belonged to an artist named Agostino di Duccio, who planned to turn it into a statue of Hercules. What Beatles single lasted longest on the charts at 19 weeks? Hey Jude. What was the ultimate destination for most travelers of the Underground Railroad? Canada. Saffron is derived from the flower of what plant? Crocus sativus, or saffron crocus. What is the capital of California? Sacramento. How many books are there in the New Testament? 27. What color bill does a gray-lag goose have? Orange. When did Sid Vicious join the Sex Pistols? 1977. Which was fought with Russia on one side and Turkey, France, and Britain on the other? Crimean War. What was the world's first mass-produced car to feature an all-aluminum body? NSX. The Pine Barrens in southern New Jersey is the supposed home of which legendary creature? Jersey Devil. That's the end of the show. Thanks for listening. Come back tomorrow for more exciting trivia.